Fall in love with failure. Hi, my name is Romit Jetwani, and I am a chartered accountant turned digital entrepreneur. I'm on a mission to empower 100,000 millennials to take charge of their lives through digital entrepreneurship. So what do I mean by fall in love with failure? Well, if you stick with me till the end of the video, I'm going to share with you a different perspective. And by the end of this video, with what I share with you, you're going to understand and learn how you too can fall in love with failure. Wouldn't that just be awesome? Well, stay till the end to find out. So basically, a lot of people will try something. How does failure happen? Is when you try something and it doesn't work out. Failure has different names. You could call it rejection. Sometimes it's just the mere feeling of doubt and insecurity. What you bring to the table with respect to the effort you put in. Okay, if you're putting in, let's assume you're putting in 100% effort. You want to start that business and you give it 100% effort. Or you want to pass that exam, you give it 100% effort. So let's assume that whatever it is that you have failed in, you've given your 100%. Okay, because giving 20%, 50%, 60%, then you know that you failed because you didn't really give your best. Okay, but let's say you give your 100% and you still fail. Now this is what happens. Normally this is what happens, and this happened with me as well, is when I fail, I kind of tell myself, I feed my mind with negative thoughts. I tell myself, Romit, you can't do this. This is not for you. Or you gotta basically quit. It's these thoughts. It's because it's more easier to think negatively than to think positively. If the whole world could have a very strong positive mindset, everyone would be a thought leader. Everybody would be like a positive influencer. Everybody would be making a positive impact. But that's not the case. The fact is that there are only a few. How they say that there's a few percentage of people. Failure is nothing but feedback. It's a feedback mechanism. All the money, right? So success comes by design, correct? And failure comes by default. So they say that if you fail to plan, you actually plan to fail. So the first step is to assume that you've put in your 100% effort, you've designed a plan so that you can ensure your success to a great degree. Now, in spite of all that, if you still fail, then what does it mean? It just means one simple thing, that your plan needs to change. That's it. It's all a change in a strategy. It's all you require is a change in strategy. If you started something of your own and it didn't work, identify why didn't it work. Okay, great. What can I do differently? See, at the end of the day, this can apply to all areas of your life. Wherever you put in an effort, regardless of the outcome, especially in the case where it's a negative outcome, that can put you in a position to ask yourself questions that will not serve you. Am I really good at this? That's a negative question to ask yourself, right? Because life is nothing but, there's a 90-10 principle where if life is 10% is what happens to you, it's a fact. It's raining, it's a fact, that's 10%. 90% is how you respond to the situation. Now again, when you're responding to a situation, there could be the initial bit of response, the immediate response is called a reaction. Without thinking, when you react to the situation, response is where you put some thought into it and you're like, let me analyze what just happened and let me choose to respond the way I believe is right for me. That's why there's a huge difference between reacting and responding, and that is why it is always important and crucial to look at what's happened. If you have failed, if this has not worked out, then get into the nitty-gritties of it. Get into why didn't it work out? What can I do differently? I have failed an insane amount of times. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times until he discovered and created the light bulb. If Thomas Edison gave up, if he gave up and he said, the first time I failed, if he gave up in the first attempt, things would have been very different today. but it took him 10,000 failures. Did he fall in love with failure? Of course he did, because every time he failed, he realized that he was closer to succeeding. So fail fast, fail forward, try different things. So what if you fail? At least you'll have an opinion about it. At least you'll know that I tried it, I put my best effort. And even if you try it and you fail, and there might be another way for you to try at it again, then go and do that again. A smart person will learn from others' mistakes. So be smart, be wise. This is one life. Don't stick in the box. Don't stay in the box. Think outside the box. Be outside the box. If you want to go and do something, if you want to start something of your own, go and do it. Find a mentor, find a program, find a course, go online, do your research, and then make a decision that I'm going to give this my 100% no matter what. And if you even fail, know one thing, that failure is a stepping stone to success. So if you fail fast, you fail forward. What does that really mean? It means that you're one step closer to succeeding. The more you fail, the more closer you are to success. That is the most important thing you need to understand. Whether you're in a job, whether you're in a business, whether you're a parent, whether you're a boyfriend, whether you're a husband, whether you're a wife, whatever role or responsibility you have, and you feel that you have failed, know that you are just one thought process away from changing your strategy, asking yourself a more positive question. How can I be better? How can I perform this responsibility better than before? How can I be a better version of myself? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. And when you ask yourself the right questions, I promise you, you will have the right answers, and those right answers are going to lead you to where you wanted to go. Okay, so basic from this whole video, just to summarize, first of all, fall in love with failure, because failure is a stepping stone to success. The more sooner you fail, the more sooner you can realize what really works. So if you have to go through multiple attempts at finding out, oh, this is not working, this is not working, this is not working, this is not working, do not give up, because 90% of the people will give up, and they will never find out. They will never find out what it was like to actually succeed, because they gave up too soon. There's actually a picture of this person. He's digging for gold. He's digging, and he's put in, there's been like months and years, and his whole life's work preparation has gone into digging for gold, and he finally gives up. And in the picture they show that the distance between him and the gold is just like 1 inch, and he gives up. So don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your hopes. You have this one life. Get out of the box. If you're living in a cubicle right now, if you're in a job, get out. Just try something different. Do something different. Add some adventure into your life, because that's what life is. It's a daring adventure. The reason why, when you see in the Bollywood movies, when somebody's on their deathbed, when the machine, the graph, it goes straight line, that means the person is dead. But it's only when it goes like this, that means the person is alive. And that is what life means, is to have your ups and downs, to succeed and to fail, to have the ups and downs, the highs and lows, because that is what will give you that adrenaline rush. When you are, when you, from the time where you want to ask a girl out on a date, or a guy out on a date, or when you are going for your interview, or when, you're going for that mountain climbing trip, or you're going bungee jumping, or you're just trying something that you've never tried before. The goal is basically to go out there, try different things in this one lifetime, because you have this one life. If not now, then when? So I urge you, I completely encourage you, just go out there, just try different things, fail. So what if you fail? So what if you get rejected? At least you know what didn't work. Try it again, try a different strategy, try a different way. But do not have an opinion about something without first putting your 100% effort into it. A lot of people carry a lot of opinions. To leave you on this last note, I'm going to tell you about the 3 kinds of people. The one, people who know what they know, like a doctor knows how to perform a surgery. Second, people who don't know what they don't know. I'm not a doctor. I do not know how to perform a surgery. And there are third kind of people in the world, people who know what they don't know. People who know what they don't know. What does this mean? They carry opinions. They carry opinions without even knowing. Like, the people who will be like, let's say you're talking out to your family or your friends and saying, what, I'm planning to start my online business, and these are the ideas I have, and I'm really positive about it. And then you'll have your people around you in your social circle. There will be some people like this, and you know them, and they'll be like, no, this online business does not work, don't even try it. And this person is maybe someone in a job who's never tried it himself, but he'll have or she will have an opinion. There are people like that all around you, waiting to give you an opinion. They live off giving opinions. That's why I say, and it's really important, when you want to go out there and do something, listen to your gut, listen to your instinct, listen to your inner voice. If it feels right, go out there and do it. If you fail, so what? That adds up to your experience, and life is nothing but a summary of experiences, a summary of highs and lows. So go out there, go and fail, and fall in love with failure, because the more you fail, the more closer you are to succeeding. This is Romit Chetwani. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. And look out for the description if you want to join me in my live masterclass, where I show you how to build a profitable online business from anywhere in the world without having to hire any employees or have an office. Thank you so much for being over here and watching. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.